Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So today I want to do a NYX haul for you guys. So recently NYX website has a 20% off sale. So I took advantage of that discount and purchased a lot of NYX items. So I want to do a haul for you guys. So yeah, if you're interested in what I got, just please keep watching. And also today I have a giveaway for you guys. Today I will give away 2 metallic liquid eyeshadows by the brand Wet n Wild. So all you need to do is A, subscribe to my channel, B, leave a comment down below what is your favorite drugstore brand or drugstore item, and then you are entered. And of course, if you want to increase your chance of winning, go to my older videos, leave me comments there. For sure, I guarantee you the chance of winning will be increasing. And lastly, this giveaway will be open for a week. So hurry up if you want to participate. And yeah, good luck to everybody if you want to win those 2 liquid eyeshadows. And now let's get into the haul. So yeah, the first item I got from NYX is a bronzer because now summer is here. I just like my face to be really bronzed, so of course I have to try a NYX bronzer, and this is their matte bronzer. So this is the packaging looks like. I really love the packaging and the reviews online is really good. That's why I want to give it a try. So I got the shade Light/Clear. And once you open it up, here is the product looks like. So this is a very standard, bronzer packaging. Recently, I did a Makeup Forever haul, so I also got a bronzer from Makeup Forever. This is what it looks like. And this is a NYX bronzer. So as you can see, they're like almost the same size. And let me open the NYX bronzer for you guys. So here is the color looks like. I have to say that this is kind of like a warmer bronzer. Let me swatch it for you guys. That's the color right here. I mean, the swatch doesn't show that much, but as any bronzer, like I said many times on my channel, sometimes you can't just judge the bronzer by finger swatch, because sometimes when you build up on your face, you actually don't want it to be so pigmented, because otherwise your face will look very muddy or orangey. So I love the color. I think it's a good color, but it's definitely on the warmer side. So let me show you real quick the Makeup Forever one. This one is definitely on the cooler side. So let me compare. Did you see the undertone difference? So this one is definitely more of like a contour bronzer versus this one is definitely a bronzer. So I would recommend if you want to use this one as a contour, especially if you have a cool undertone, maybe it's best you get like a contour powder so that, it's not too warm or too orangey. So I'm probably going to use this as a contour and then use this as a bronzer. But overall, I love the color and the powder feels really smooth. And as you can see, it's definitely on the warmer side. So if you want to warm up your face, this is definitely the way to go. But if you want to contour, maybe mix with a, cool tone contour to make it really like chiseled and just balanced. So yeah, this is the first item I got. Alright, moving on, the next item I got is a powder foundation because this is also a highly talked about item on YouTube. So it's the Stay Matte but not flat powder foundation. And this is what it looks like. I love the box. I just think it's super cool. And this is in the shade Nude. So here is the shade. So let me open it up for you guys. So here is the product looks like inside. It's actually pretty bulky as you guys can see. But that's because it's 2 layers. So once you open it up, here is a color. I love this color. I think it's a good match for my skin right now. So let me feel it real quick. Whoa, the powder feels really soft, I'm not going to lie. So here is the color. I love the color. I think it's a good color. Then you also get a second layer right here. So this is a powder puff and it actually feels really decent. So I'm going to save this one just here because I'm probably going to just bring this in my purse like on the way because I always need to powder my face during the day because I'm like a oily in my T-zone kind of girl. So I just need like a powder foundation, and sometimes when I'm on the go, I feel like the makeup can be wear and tear. So I would rather put like a drugstore powder in my purse just because if it got ruined or anything, it won't just be so traumatic, But yeah, first impression wise, I love this powder. I think this is a really decent powder. Quality is almost equal to like a MAC powder or something like that. So it's just really, really good. And I love the color. So yeah, this is the second item I got. Moving on, the third item I got is an eyeshadow palette. I just couldn't resist because I love the color story of this palette. So it is the Off Tropic Shadow Palette. So here is a palette looks like. Look how beautiful this packaging is. I just love this packaging so much. And once you open it up, here are the colors. I love this shadow palette because the colors are pretty unique. I have to admit, I feel like those colors are more suitable for like fall or winter time because it's darker tone in nature. But you know what? I think you could pull off in the summer as well if you wanted to. For example, you have this kind of like orangey color. If you do like a gold shimmer on top, I think it will be really beautiful. Or this green color, if you do a green shimmer on top, it will be really beautiful as well. I just think this palette offers a variety of options, which I really love. So yeah, I love this eyeshadow palette and I cannot wait to use this one. Alright, moving on, the next item I got is another eyeshadow palette because I love the color so much. So this is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette and this is what it looks like. First of all, look how cool this palette is. And once you open it up, look at the colors. I love all the colors here. I feel like this one is also kind of geared towards like colder weather, but you know what? They also have a lot of like warm tones I feel like are very suitable for the summertime. For example, those kind of coral shimmer right here. Let me swatch it for you guys because I'm curious too. This is not bad. I mean, it's not like bang, amazingly pigmented, but you know what? You can definitely build it up, especially use a Fix Plus. So I'm not too worried about the swatches. And then you also have this yellow shimmer right here. So let me swatch it for you guys. See? That's not bad pigmentation, honestly. Especially coming from a drugstore. Look at the pigmentation right there. Alright, let me swatch a matte here as well. Let's swatch this color right here. This is kind of like a muted mauve color. That's not bad at all. Like literally, look how good that is. Completely honest, I feel like all the palettes in this kind of format have a reputation of, you know, not like the best pigmentation. But you know what, for the price and for the colors, I felt like you could make it work, you know, using Fix Plus or just blending extra hard. I know, we're all being spoiled. Like everybody want like banging shimmer at any price point, which I completely understand and I'm for it. Sometimes, I don't know, I'm just kind of like soft on some brands. I don't want to be so harsh like, oh my gosh, you should be like super pigmented, or oh my gosh, how can you not swatch like, you know, another palette or something like that. Because for me, I appreciate the whole color story right here, and I am willing to work with all the shades, like even if it's a little bit lackluster in some pigmentation area, but I'm willing to work with it. But that's just my personal opinion. You can leave your opinion down below, like what do you think? Do you deal with those kind of situations? So yeah, this is the next item I got from NYX. Alright, moving on, the next item I got is also a palette that I've been wanting forever, so I'm so glad that I finally collect this one. And this is the NYX Conceal, Correct and Contour palette. So this, I got the shade Light. And I saw this, you know, being used a long time ago because this is not like a new item. And I'm always intrigued, but somehow I just never pull the plug because I don't know, with those kind of cream contour stuff, sometimes it just takes extra time. But trust me, I feel like creams are more natural than the powder, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't have the time. But I always want to try this one, so whenever they have like a sale going on, I'm like, yes, this is time. So here is a palette right here. I love the whole color selection of the palette because I just think it's super, you know, suitable. But I would say that this is more for medium skin tone, to be honest, because all the colors here have yellow undertone, are relatively dark. But you know what, even if you have light skin tone, I think you could pull it off. But yeah, here are all the shades right here, and let me swatch them on the back of my hand. So the first shade right here, that's the color. That's the first shade. Love this color. This one is definitely for a lighter skin tone because, you know, the color is pretty neutral tone and then it's pretty light. Then the second one right here. I love this color as well. Super beautiful. Then the third one, this is more of a yellow undertone right here. So let's see. Yeah, this is definitely more yellow undertone, which I like because I like a yellow undertone for my under eye. Then the fourth one is a contour shade. So Let's see. It's like this. This color is actually lighter when you swatch it than you see in the pan. Because in the pan, I'm a little bit worried because I'm like, this is actually pretty dark. But this one, once you swatch it, is a pretty decent color and it has a great undertone. So you won't turn like orangey when you do the contour because this color is lighter and a great undertone. I really love this color. Then moving on, the next shade right here, this is kind of like a yellowish color as well. So right here. I like it. I feel like this color and this color are very similar, but you know what? I like it. And lastly, we have this kind of like pinkish color right here. So that's the color right here. That's it. That's the pink undertone. I love the pink undertone. I think it's really, really beautiful. So yeah, here are the swatches of all the shades in this contour palette. I'm already feel like, you know, these colors are actually good for fair to light skin tone because it swatches lighter compared with the colors in the pan. So that is really amazing and I love all the shades. So I cannot wait to demo it on my face to show you guys how to use this. And I know that some of you guys requesting a how to contour video, and don't worry, I'm working on it. First of all, I'm gonna demonstrate the difference between the powder products and the cream products. And then I'm also going to demonstrate, you know, different brands, especially, you know, high-end brand and drugstore, because I want everybody to have an option, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this baby into that video because I cannot wait. First impression wise, finger swatches are really good. So yeah, this is the next item I got. Alright, moving on, the next item I got from NYX is a setting spray. So I got the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. So this is what it looks like. I actually had this one in the past and I like it a lot back in the day when there wasn't a lot of like the drugstore options. So that's why when I finished my bottle, I never repurchased it because there are so many different, you know, new products, new setting spray on the market. But the other day when I was shopping online, it kind of reminded me of how I used to like this a lot. So I'm like, maybe let me just buy it one more time and then maybe compare this one with some of the new stuff that I had in my collection to see if this one is still an OG. So that's why I got it. And the setting mist is pretty good for like, you know, the drugstore because besides the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, the rest of the drugstore sprays are all this kind of, you know, sprayer and some of them have bigger chunks of water. So I feel like this one is actually pretty good in terms of the spray. So I'm going to spray a little bit right now just to show you guys because I do feel like my makeup is starting to, you know, sliding off a little bit. So I do want to mattify it. So it smells almost like nothing, so there's no scent to it. If you are allergic to scent, I don't think you need to worry about this one. And the spray is pretty finely milled and I love like the finish of it. Mine kind of look dewy right now, but you know what, I assure you once it dries down it's gonna be like beautiful. So yeah, this is the setting spray I got from NYX. Alright, moving on, the next item I got is a lip product and I'm pretty sure this is like a holiday collection. So this is what it looks like. Look, it literally, you know, packaged as an ornament. So I got this one actually in the sales section. I mean, duh, Christmas is already over. And this is the lip lingerie. And I always love the whole lip lingerie line. I think it's very comparable to ColourPop and Kylie Cosmetics. And a lot of people also agree with me. So if you really want like a different brand, if you are like tired of Kylie or ColourPop, I think you should give lip lingerie a try. And I bought it because I love this color. And here is what the product looks like. I love this packaging, to be honest. I like this kind of, you know, the color coordinated packaging better than like the tube that's like a clear tube. It's just me, and I love the lips on top. I just think it's so cute. And let me swatch the color right here. So here, and that's the color. Look how beautiful. This, I'd say, is a well-weighted kind of formula, so it doesn't dry down completely, which I actually kind of like because anytime, not just in the summer, I don't want like those kind of crusty lips. I just think it's not good look. So this one, as you can see, is actually pretty moist, and on top of that, it's a very thin layer, but it packs with pigmentation. So you don't need to go back and forth and put on several layers for the color to show. You just put one layer and buy. voila, you're done. So I really love this color. I think it's a beautiful color right here. Let me see where is the color. I think it's called the Sweet Canto. I guess that's the color, right? Because there's no other colors. So let me know if I'm wrong. Oh, and also this color is called Bottoms Off, and the collection is called the Sweet Canto collection. I honestly don't know if they have a separate collection called Sweet Canto right here, but honestly I think they should because the packaging is so nice and then the formula is so good. Look at the formula right here. Look how beautiful. This is such a beautiful color. This is called Bottoms Up. I think you should totally get it. Look how beautiful. And I think NYX formula is thinner than ColourPop. That's just how I feel. So I love it. This is just beautiful. Alright, moving on, I got another lip product, and this one is the Powder Puff Lippy. So this is what it looks like. I think this is one of their newer product. So I just really want to try it because I think this kind is very popular this year. Like instead of filling your whole lip using like a very pigmented color, you just put in the center and then you like kind of smudging out. So it's kind of like a semi-matte kind of a look. It's very popular. So that's why I really want to try this. And I am in the shade Best Buds. So here in the back, this is the color. I don't know if this kind of a powderish formula will give you a color like this. So I don't know if that's false advertisement, but let's try it together, shall we? So this is a product looks like. I really love the packaging. I think it's super cool. And once you twist this up, so this has a tip. So let me just apply it. I actually love this kind of tip because it's just easy to layer on. So wow, here is a product. So here, so this is not a powder product. So I was wrong. I thought this is more like a powder product, but this is definitely very creamy as well. I feel like this formula is very similar to the Lip Lingerie formula, and I guess it's just in like a tip applicator. So you just apply like this. But I love this formula. This is beautiful, honestly. This is so cute. And on top of that, I think this will dry down like beautifully as well. Now after testing on the formula, I can see how, you know, you can achieve the look in the packaging because this is a well-weighted kind of formula. So yeah, I love this color a lot. I think this color is very beautiful. Me personally, I love well-weighted formula because it's just really impactful, but at the same time, very like moisturizing, so it's not gonna dry your lip. So yeah, I love this formula. Moving on, the next item I got is a NYX Shadow Quad. I actually had this one in my collection, but somehow I lost it. But I really love this quad, so I purchased it again. And this is the NYX Shadow Quad in the shade Color Riot. First of all, I love the studded packaging. I think it's so beautiful. And then once you open it up, I just love this color combo. I think this is a great like to-go quads. Like if you're busy, you're on the go get this one because all the colors will give you a beautiful neutral eye look. I just love it so much. Let me swatch like the two main colors because I just want to show you. That is pretty. That's just like barely touching it. So that's really pretty. And here, wow, I love the purple shade right here. Look at it. I really love it. And then even like the shimmer right here. I mean, I feel like the shimmer is a little bit lackluster, I'm not going to lie. And it has like a shimmer to it. I can see like the tiny sheen. I don't know if you could see on camera. But when you look in person, I do think there's a tiny sheen to it. So I don't know if I'm gonna use this as a base because I love my base to be matte. But you know what? I bought this shadow palette because of the packaging and because of the rest of the shade. So I don't really care. Also, I do feel like if you have a shimmer base, as long as you use a darker color to really like smoke it out, it should be fine. So yeah, that's why I got this one again because I just love it so much. So I have to get it. Alright, moving on, the next item I got is a brush. I actually think NYX has very decent brushes. So I got one brush because I just really need a new shadow blending brush. And I'm kind of tired of like the white tip brushes because whenever I'm using a darker color, it always stain on like the brush. So I have to recycle them pretty frequently. So when I saw this, I'm like, this is perfect because the tip is black. So even if you have like the very pigmented shades, on your brush, I don't think it will stain like how it stains the white brush tip. So that's why I got this one. I just really love it. I think the design is very sleek, and then I love the bristle. It's super soft, and once you put it on, you blend it out, everything's just perfect, and it's on sale, so I'm like, why not? So yeah, I got this shadow brush right here, and I absolutely love it. Alright, lastly, I got 5 individual shadows because I just really love NYX individual shadows. I think they're so cute. I just want to collect them. So first, I actually got 2 of the same color, but one is a regular price, one is in sale section. I didn't know, I just put them together. I saw they're different, but now I saw the name, they're actually the same. That's just how much I love this color. So this shadow is in the shade Bad Seed. And here is a version that's in the sale section. And let me just show you guys the color. Look at this color. Look how beautiful. I just love those kind of like reddish kind of, I don't know, like mauve kind of color. I just think it's so cute. And let me swatch it for you guys. So here is a color, and I'm gonna put it right here. I don't know why like the finger swatch of all those colors are not like the best, I have to admit, but you know what, I can always work these shades with like a Fix Plus. To me, that's not a problem. So I still love them. I still think they're pretty decent, and on top of that, those kind of shade, I don't want it to be too pigmented either, because it's very easy to go to like a very crazy look very fast when you play with bright colors. Oh yeah, I really love this color, and this is the old version. So now I'm gonna show you the new version, and you tell me if they're the same or they're different. So here is the new version of it. Obviously the packaging are different. So one only says NYX, the other also says professional makeup. But here like the opening is the same. As you can see, there's a little bow tie here. And let me open the new version so that you guys can see. So this is the new version right here. And here, this is the old version. Is it me, or do you guys see a difference? To me, they're actually looking very different. So the old version is definitely more of like an orangey side. The new version is definitely more on like the pinkish red side, right? So let me swatch this color. This is the new version. See, that's the color right here. And then let me place it right here. Jeez, the color is not even showing. What's going on? So now the color starting showing a little bit now, but I guess they're not that different anymore because, you know, they're not showing up that much anyway. Let me wet my finger with some Fix Plus and we'll see. I'm just gonna put a little bit and then I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, because with powder shadows, I don't want it to get bad really fast, because once you have like the moisture in the shadow, the duration of like expiration will just shorten. So let me swatch. This is the new version, okay? So I'm gonna use this finger right here. That's the color. Did you see it? And then this is the old version. I'm using this finger. Oh my god, I feel like the old version might be better in terms of the color pigmentation, this one. Because I do feel like this new version, somehow it just feels really like dry, I'm not going to lie. And honestly, I feel like this one might sting your eyelid. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, this is the new version and this is the old version. Now after the comparison, I think I definitely like this one better. So if you could still get this one, maybe get the older version, because obviously the color payoff is better and also the powder is smoother. So yeah, those are the 2 shadows I got. Then moving on, I got 2 Prisma shadows. So these are from a different collection and those are shimmers. So the first one I got is called Volatile. So this is like a lavender shade. I really love it. And then the next one I got, this yellow color, is called Gilded. So let me swatch the yellow one first, because I just love those kind of texture. Can you see? It's like a whiter formula. So let me swatch it real quick. Whoa, look at this color, right? To be honest, I feel like in terms of NYX shadows, their shimmers are better than their mattes, even though the shimmers are not like the best out of drugstore either. but at least it's better than the mattes. So if you really want to try NYX shadows, whether it's a palette or individuals, maybe start with more shimmers. To be honest, that's my opinion. Look how beautiful this color is, and I didn't even use Fix Plus. So yeah, this is Gilded. And then moving on, we have the shade Volatile right here. I love this color. This color just gives me all kinds of feelings. And if you have yellow undertone, this color will be your best friend. So let me swatch it for you guys. Look at the color. Look how beautiful. And they almost have like a dual tone to it, you know, because when you like shifting around, the purple actually changes the color, which I really like. So let me swatch it right here in the middle. Look at the color, right? They're beautiful. And also, if you want it to be more intense, just put some Fix Plus on your finger and then go with your finger. I think it would be the maximum pigmentation and intensity. So yeah, this is the second shade I really love. And lastly, I have a cream shadow from NYX, and their cream shadows are actually my favorite. I'm saving the best for the last. So I got this in the shade Smart Mouse. And here is a cream shadow right here. So you actually twist it up to open instead of like flip up. And here is the color. Look how beautiful. And this has the same texture as the Stila Puffy highlighters. So you can actually dip your finger into it like this. Look. See, so this is kind of like the Play-Doh puffiness texture, which will give you a beautiful pigmentation, kind of like a wet look. I love those kind of shimmers the best because easiest to work with, and they have the best color payoff. And on top of that, they're really easy to apply, and it's very beginner friendly. So if you want to start with anything, maybe start with this cream shadow right here because it's just the best. So let me swatch it using this finger right here. That's the clean one. Look at the color payoff. So let me put it right here. Look at the color. So it has like a shimmer to it, and I mainly use it on the center of my eyelid just to do like a highlighted center. So those are the two comparisons. They're just completely different color and a completely different formula. If you like a more shine sheen, get this one. If you want like that subtle white shimmer look, get this cream one right here because look how beautiful. I just love it so much. I think this is gorgeous. That's all the items I got from NYX, and let me know if you like this video. I could totally do more videos about NYX because I really love their lip products. I can do a lip swatches for you guys from NYX because I know a lot of you guys are curious about their different lines, so let me know if you want to see that. Lastly, don't forget to enter the giveaway for those two goodies, and I will put all the rules in the description down below. Hurry up if you want to participate to win those two liquid eyeshadows right here. And that's it. That's today's video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.